and also just wanted to come on and hang out with you guys for a bit, answer some of your questions, and just kind of have like a Sunday night snowboard hangout. So if you guys have any questions for me, definitely hit me up. But yeah, have an announcement. I've got an unboxing to do as well. So yeah, stoked to share this with you guys. Today was up on Black Hill Mountain here in Whistler. Was riding with the whole crew, with all the friends, Chris, Andreas, Evan, and we had a really good POW day out there. Also our friend Alec as well. So shout out to all those guys. Andreas and Chris actually had a small collision, and Andreas kind of hurt his leg a little bit. So I don't know how serious it is, if it's just like a bruise or something worse, but I know Andreas has a sore leg. So if you guys get the chance, go over to Andreas's channel and give him some love. And yeah, hopefully he's better soon and back up on the mountain. But yeah, before I get started, I'm gonna do the unboxing first. Quick shout out to everyone on the channel. We got Bad Riders on here. What's up, Adam? We got Justin Fry, we got Connor, Sam, L Stackers on here, Chillass, Mr. Swag, Working Class Active, what's up, man? Master Builder, Billy Haymond, Dave Head. Awesome, thanks guys. So yeah, now that everyone is in here, I want to do a quick unboxing. So I got a package from Illinois. I believe it's from Illinois, from the Shred Ship. So I don't know if you guys recognize that logo right there, but yeah, Ramon Gomez sent this out from yeah, I think it's Illinois, and yeah, something's in here. So I just wanted to open it with you guys. I'm not sure if the Shred Ship is on here right now, but yeah, if you guys haven't yet, check out the Shred Ship's YouTube channel as well. Yeah, it's pretty stoked to get a package in the mail from somebody who watches the videos. That's pretty awesome. I actually got to meet the Shred Ship here in Whistler too, back about a year ago. So was really stoked. Oh, cool. We got like we got a letter and some bubble wrapped. What is going on in here? Gotta break into the bubble wrap. Sweet, so a few stickers, I think, from the Shred Ship. Very cool. Here we go, at the Shred Ship. Sweet, Shred Ship stickers. Another one. Very cool. So yeah, follow at the Shred Ship. And so a few stickers, and then also, oh, it's a neck tube. Very cool. So we got a Shred Ship neck tube. Amazing. Thanks to big shout out to Ramon from the Shred Ship. Stoked, man. Thanks for sending out this package. This is awesome. So yeah, we'll get some of those stickers going. And yeah, this looks like a really comfortable neck tube. You'll have to let me know where you got these. It'd be cool to get some SPC neck tubes going as well. Yeah, this feels really good. Got some good stretch to it. Awesome. So shout out to the Shred Ship for sending that out. Very cool. Sweet. So I guess on to the next thing is an announcement for summer snowboard camp. So I talked to the guys over at High Cascade. If you guys don't know, it's a summer snowboarding camp they run out of Oregon. It's about an hour east of Portland, and I've been going there the last, I believe it's 4 years. Missed last summer because of everything that's going on in the world, but before that, I think it was 4 summers in a row. TJ and I have been going out there. So the plan this summer is, if everything goes to schedule and I can get down there, is to be there for session 2 of the High Cascade Snowboard Camp. So if you guys have been there already and you're thinking about coming back, it'd be really amazing to see you guys down there for session 2. Or if you've never been to a summer snowboard camp, High Cascade in Oregon is a really cool place to start out. Basically, I think the layout is you fly into Portland, they pick you up at the airport, bring you to camp. I believe that most of the I believe that we'll be staying on camp, TJ and I, and then there's like a separate area for the adults, separate area for the kids, and everyone gets brought up to the mountain to go snowboarding. And they have like a really cool park. Mount Hood is an amazing place to snowboard, and just one of my favorite places to be in the summer. Like, love going back there. Tons of great memories. Have met like tons of people there who check out the channel too. So yeah, that's the plan. So session 2, High Cascade. And there's actually a promo code that they gave me. So if you guys use that promo code, it's in the description. I believe it is SBD Pro Camp. But yeah, it's written in the description, and you get a gift card with that promo code. So yeah, if anyone's thinking about summer snowboarding around July, check out session 2 at High Cascade. So I put a link to it as well. Before we move on, let's check out some questions or comments from you guys. El Stacker moderating the chat. Thank you, El Stacker, for keeping it organized and clean. Somebody was going on a big comment spree there. Hamed saying, good job staying alive, Chris. I think you're talking about, yeah, that collision that Andreas and Chris had. I think Chris is all good, but Andreas, I think, has a sore leg, so we'll have to go give Andreas some love on his channel. Stefan saying, watching from a few doors down from Kev in Whistler. Awesome, Stefan. Sick, man. Oh, yeah, we rode the same Stefan that we probably rode Park the other day. Yeah, you're like right around the corner. That's awesome, man. Maybe I'll see you up there on Monday or Tuesday. We can ride some more Park. Connor wants to know if I'm coming to Minnesota. At the moment, I don't think I can get down to Minnesota because of the border, but hopefully the spring and summer, things are going to ease up and I'll be able to travel down to the States much more easily. If anyone wants to be a moderator, let me know. I know a few people on here that I know could be moderators. I know Bad Riders is already a moderator. Adam Harms, Adam Searles. If any of you guys want to be moderators, let me know. Working Class Active saying that would be dope to check out High Cascade. Yeah, man, I think you would, if you can make it, it's like a super fun time. TJ, I think, is going to come as well. So it's going to be myself and TJ at the camp for session 2. And yeah, it's a really fun week. And I feel like too, it's like the money you pay for it too goes into like all the, like your food, accommodation, travel. So everything is kind of taken care of. So it makes the whole experience just really simple. You get I believe you get a coach as well, and the coaches out there are awesome. So the coaches that take you up the mountain, they give you like feedback on your riding, or they can give you tips on learning tricks. So it's a really cool, just all around experience. Hamed saying, I might have to do this camp. Do you need a park board? Hamed, you don't need a park board. It might help, but you don't have to ride the park. You can just ride the runs as well. And you don't need like a park specific board if you just have, depending on the board you have, but you can still take a lot of different boards into the park if you want, or just ride the runs. There's actually quite a lot of like space on Mount Hood just to ride. So that's the cool thing about Mount Hood as well, is that it's not just a patch of snow with a park. You actually have like whole runs. So that's really cool. Lucas being very observant, saying, I noticed you went back to Blackstrap Balaclavas. Any particular reason for the change. Yes, so I think I have it. I think this is it right here. Yeah, so before I had the Oyuki face mask, and I found, so Blackstrap face mask. I bought this in Comore and Whistler. And basically, I used to always ride Blackstrap. This used to be my favorite face mask. But they're hard, they're not that easy to find in Canada. So this past year or so, I've been riding the Oyuki, just because they're hard to come by. And I did like the Oyuki mask, although it was a little bit tight on my face. And it's kind of a trade-off because the Blackstrap fits like really well, but after a while, the Blackstrap actually starts to get too loose. So for me, honestly, my favorite is probably the Blackstrap, and I'm gonna buy a few of these because right now it fits like so perfect, and it's just nice. So it keeps the sun off of your face, keeps your neck warm, and it just fits like really nice and snugly. So really love the Blackstrap balaclavas. Definitely my favorite. The Oyuki one is good too, but it was a bit tight on my face. But so yeah, the Blackstrap is pretty nice. Matthew says, "What's up, man? Can you try on my Fi system really quick? The Anon. I don't have it near me at the moment, so I can't try it on. But yeah, loving the Anon M4s. Was riding those today with like a more orange lens to brighten everything up. So yeah, loving the Anon M4s. A Chair wants to know, can I please be a mod? I love you. A Chair, I love you too, but I can't make you a mod yet because I don't know you. I feel like the only people that I make moderators are people that I've met in person. So yeah, it's always better because of internet and not knowing like exactly who people are sometimes, but most of the people on here I've actually had the chance to meet in person, which is amazing. So A Chair, once we meet, and then I can maybe make you a moderator. All right. Sam wants to know, how many boards do you have? I have a few boards. I recently gave away like 5 or 6 on my snowboards, so I'm starting to give some away, but yeah, at the moment, maybe I have maybe 8 in this room. And today I was testing out the Burton Double Dog. It's a really cool 3D board by Burton. So I had a good time testing that out today. And the video I'm working on right now is on the Golden Orca, which I don't own, but I borrowed from the Circle in Whistler. So there's gonna be a video coming out soon on the Golden Orca. And yeah, I recently got to test out this board as well, the Jones Stormwolf, really fun board. But yeah, big shout out to a few different companies for sending out boards, and it's been really fun trying out different boards in the powder. And I've learned a lot by doing it, and hopefully can pass on some good knowledge to you guys. Trek-in saying, your beginner videos helped me so much. Thank you again. Awesome, Trek-in. Glad that the beginner vids helped. Griffin says, what do you guys do at the summer camp? Like me, so when I go to the camp, so TJ and I, what we've done the last bunch of seasons is we'll go up like into the park area, up into the mountain, and just make videos. And like as we're making the videos, everyone is kind of in the same like area. So it's a cool way to meet the other riders, to meet you guys if you go. And we all have like lunch in the same spot on the mountain, so we can talk and hang out. And then, yeah, like around snowboarding too, they have other activities that they set up as well. One year we went and we did the We did like a game of kickball with everyone. So they have like other stuff going on. There's like a big skate park for all the kids, and I'm pretty sure they set up times for the adults to go and use the skate park as well. So yeah, it's pretty cool. There's lots of stuff to do, and the last few years, TJ and I will go and just make videos about the whole experience. So if you want to learn more about the camp, like a good way to do it is actually to go back and check out some of our videos from the summers going to the camp. Yeah, you can kind of get the full picture from the vids. Adam Harms with the super chat. What's up, Adam? Thanks, man. Says, would love to be a mod, bro. Keep shredding and hope to see you this year sometime. Awesome, Adam. Yeah, I'll definitely make you a moderator. Yeah, thanks for the support. Hopefully you can make it to New Zealand, or yeah, maybe you and Haley can come meet us somewhere else. But yeah, New Zealand has been in tight lockdown, so hopefully get to see you guys. And yeah, I got to ride a ton with Adam in New Zealand. Met him first at Domino's like a couple years ago in Wanaka, New Zealand. So Adam's a legend. Adam's actually been in a bunch of videos too from New Zealand. So that's the level we're on. Hamed with the super chat. Thanks, Hamed, saying, I wear Under Armour for my base layer, Lycra based. How do they compare to merino wool base layers? Do you have a preference? Thanks for everything. Awesome, Hamed. Yeah, I appreciate the comment, man, and the support. So I get the feeling that the merino wool is probably warmer than the Lycra. I don't know for sure, but that's my feeling. I'm actually not sure about the Lycra material, if I've ever owned a base layer made of Lycra. Unless I may have, a couple seasons ago, I did have an Under Armour base layer as well. So that could have been Lycra. But yeah, I think my impression is that merino wool is warmer. So I feel like that would be the biggest difference. And we got JXL180 with the super chat. Thanks for the support. Says, can you please make a vid on getting up in powder? It's impossible. My hands and edges just get buried more when I try to get up, and I drain myself. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, getting up in powder is definitely one of the hardest things. I think the easiest, I can make a video about it. Maybe I'll like do it with like a group of other tips. But first thing you want to do is like get your board below you. So that's makes it easiest the easiest way to stand up is when your board is below you. Try to get onto your stomach as well, or like onto your knees, and just start like kind of pushing the powder down so that you build like a platform that you can push yourself up off of. If you do all those things, then it really makes standing up easy. But yeah, it can definitely be hard to get up out of the powder, especially if you're on your back and your board is twisted. In the next video I actually upload, I take a pretty nasty bail and I tumble, and I actually end up with my board above me. So yeah, the first thing you do is just swing that board around underneath you, like to the downhill side. And if you have trouble turning over from your back to your knees, what you can actually do is take your hand and grab one of your knees underneath and like pull your knee over. And that's like a good way to like roll onto your knees to get up. But yeah, getting stuck in the powder is can be real tough to get out of. Lydia says, how do you keep your phone's battery from dying when you're riding all day? Because in colder temps, my battery always dies so fast. Lydia, yeah, that's weird. So usually my phone lasts the whole day. I've got like a new iPhone. Maybe you have an older phone, I don't know. But one thing you can do is put your phone into a pocket that stays warmer. So if you have like an inner jacket that you can put the phone into, I feel like that's the best. That's really the only way you can do it, is keep it in a pocket that's warmer. There are other options too, like if you carry a backpack, you can bring up like an external charger So I've actually got, this one's kind of big. You can get smaller ones than this, but you can get an external charger you put into like a backpack or something to plug in your phone on the fly. But yeah, either plug in your phone to an external charger or keep that phone in a warmer pocket. I think that's kind of like the only options. Red's Cap saying 148 people in the live chat. Hit the like button, guys. Awesome. Thanks, Reds. Yeah, thanks for all the likes. 63 likes, 164 people on here. Taylor says, how many days on the mountain can you until you can start getting your turns down? Taylor, kind of depends. Like I've seen people get their turns down after like a half an hour or an hour of snowboarding. Usually it takes like until the afternoon. Like if you start practicing in the morning, maybe by the late afternoon, you'll start getting a couple turns linked together. Or like for myself, honestly, like I never had any lessons when I first started to learn to snowboard. My first day, I feel like I just spent the whole time sliding and falling. And it wasn't until like the second day that I got sort of some turns going. So I would say there's a range. Normally, I feel like it may take you until like the late afternoon to get your turns going, or maybe until the next day. But you never know. It's like with everyone's a little bit different, learns at a different pace. But yeah, I would say like a day, maybe 2 days. And then even on that second day, you may have like your turns going, but it may be until like the third day until you're kind of linking them and getting like that rhythm going. Ryan saying, this is my first season and I'm already hitting the rails and jumps. Thanks to my boy, Kevin. Wow, Ryan, that's sick, dude. Wow, that's awesome. Way to go. Monraj saying, best powder spots in Whistler. Usually the best powder spots are just higher on the mountain. So like one of my favorite areas for powder is, man, there's so many places. Crystal Chair, Peak Chair, Glacier Chair. Honestly, like the higher you can get on the mountain, the more better powder zones to explore. And then you just want to be there first. Like today, I don't know if you guys can tell, I'm looking a little bit tired, but I was up at 4:30 this morning, and I got to the mountain at 5:45 so that we could be like the first gondola up. So you don't have to go that early, but the earlier that you can get up the mountain too, the more like powder spots you'll be able to get to first. So that's key as well, just like getting there first and then trying to get to like those higher chairlifts. Brennan says, your beginner videos gave me so much confidence. I've been struggling with my toe edge. Any tips? Yeah, Brennan, I think like the biggest thing for toe edge is actually just like committing to spending half of your time on your toes. So if you're on the beginner run and you spend part of it on your heels, just make sure that you're spending half of the time on your toes. So pick those areas you're comfortable with and just slide on your toes. Or if you can kind of turn a little bit, when you do turn onto your toe edge, actually like stay on that edge for a little while and get in control, like slow yourself down, control your speed, and find your balance before making that heel turn. Because I think sometimes what happens is when you're learning to snowboard, you end up just like turning onto your heels and then spending too much time on your heels because that is so easy and comfortable. So think about when you do make turns, just staying on your toes for a while and finding that balance and getting comfortable. Oh, shout out to El Stacker dropping some potatoes into the chat. Thanks, El Stacker. Darren says, hey bro, big fan. Could I get some advice? My local hill doesn't have any boxes to start on in the park, only rails and kickers. What can I do to progress to rails without boxes? Thanks. Darren, man, that is tough. Yeah, that's weird that they don't have boxes. I would say it's pretty difficult, to be honest. Like, you really do want to spend a lot of time on boxes before progressing onto rails. So what you can do is maybe, yeah, look at maybe learning some other tricks instead. I know, like you said, you want to get onto rails, but maybe practice your butters outside the park. Maybe if they have a small jump, get some jumps going, or just like side hits. So just kind of make do with what you got. Maybe you can like ask somebody if they can put in a box, because it is strange that they don't have that progression step to take you if you want to progress up to a rail. So maybe make a request, see if they'll put in a box. But yeah, it's really difficult to make that jump straight to rails because rails are very like unforgiving, and unless they have like a really small ride on rail. But even then, you don't want to like be falling on something like that your first time. The nice thing about boxes is that they're forgiving. So if you fall, you're landing on some hard plastic, but it's not as bad as landing on metal or something like that. So yeah, maybe make a request, see if they'll put in a box for you, or maybe look at what other resorts are around and if they have like a better beginner park for you. Oh man, lots of questions coming through. Shout out to Cyper X for catching the live chat. Thanks, man. Austin wants to know, what is your preferred binding from Union bindings, and what degrees do you run most common? Good question. My bindings aren't actually in here. I think they're outside. But the bindings I've probably used most this season are the Atlas, mainly because they are the stiffest Union binding I have. And on all the days where I'm riding powder or like the big mountain stuff, I really like to have the stiffer bindings. And yeah, they're great. They're comfortable. They're really responsive. If I'm going through any like chattery snow, they really help to keep me stable. And the angles that I use for riding powder and like for the whole mountain are 18 in the front and -9 in the back. So that's kind of like a directional stance. And yeah, it's good. So yeah, the Union Atlas. Another option is the Union Forces. I really like those ones as well. I've actually got the Forces set up back there on the Stormwolf. So those are great. And then for my park binding, I'm not sure if you can see them. Oh yeah, they're right there. So, oh, they're just out of the shot, but my park bindings are the Stratas. And so they're a bit of a softer binding for riding in the park. Emily Hackey says, what did I miss? Yeah, so a quick recap. So I did do an unboxing. So Ramon from the Shred Ship, he sent out some stickers. So very cool from the Shred Ship. If you guys haven't yet, follow at the Shred Ship. Check him out on Instagram. Maybe leave him some comments. I'm gonna like send him a message, a thank you. And he sent me this this really sick neck tube. So yeah, shout out to the Shred Ship all the way from Illinois. And yeah, the other announcement was that this summer I'm gonna be at the High Cascade Snowboard Camp for session 2. I believe TJ is coming as well. And we are going to be there for the week snowboarding. And there is, if anybody wants to come to the High Cascade session 2, there's a promo code in the description so that you can get a gift card for signing up through the promo code. and I believe the promo code is SBD Pro Camp. So if you guys are interested in coming to High Cascade for session 2 in Oregon, yeah, check out the link below. JD saying, bought the Adidas Sambas. Love them. Awesome, JD. Yeah, I love those boots too, man. The Adidas Samba is so comfortable and just, yeah, great boots. Carlos saying, what do you think about this snow season? What is he saying? And sun and snow is not good. A lot of powder and is not always. Sun and snow is not good. So yeah, this season has been, it's been good. It's kind of been like an average snowboard season, I'd say. Like, we've had a good amount of powder days, a few sunny days, and yeah, pretty decent season. Like, nothing to complain about. Yeah, just lots of decent snow. One, I think, bummer for the season is that a lot of places around the world are closed for snowboarding, so that really sucks. So yeah, here in Whistler, it's been okay. With the new rules, it's actually hasn't been too bad. You just reserve online ahead of time, and it's still been pretty busy on the mountain, but yeah, it's been overall, it's been a good season. So yeah, lots of powder days, a few sunny days, so pretty typical for Whistler. Oh, Ramon Gomez saying, appreciate the shout out. Awesome, man. You made the chat. Sick, dude. Yeah, got the neck tube. Yeah, appreciate the package, man. That was awesome. So thanks for sending this out, the shred ship. We also have Thai Winter Sports on here. What's up, Napa? Asking about the GoPro Max. Philippe saying, yo, Kev, thanks again for amazing content. Question, I've heard that you talked about a shoulder injury a while back. What happened to you and how did you recover? So yeah, I've actually hurt both of my shoulders, and basically just from snowboarding, dislocating one, landing on the other, and had surgery on both. And yeah, it was just surgery and then lengthy recovery times. And yeah, overall, it's like, yeah, it really sucks to get injured, to have surgery, to have to go through a recovery. But there's just, yeah, there's risk in snowboarding. So actually, since that's happened, like I hurt myself over 10 years ago now, and I've been like fairly safe, knock on wood, since then. So I think if you just if you snowboard smartly and mitigate your risk, you can actually be pretty injury free. But yeah, when I was younger and I was doing some stupid things, I got injured a few times, and yeah, hurt my shoulders, had to get surgery, but all good now. All right, let's do one more question, and then I've gotta hop off of here. Brennan's saying, everyone give big thanks to Kev. He takes his time to come on and help us with our problems. Yeah, no worries, Brennan. Thank you guys all for hopping on to hang out. Tyler is saying, favorite East Coast mountain. I've only been to a few, but I would say my favorite East Coast mountain is Mont Tremblant in Quebec. So that was probably the biggest mountain I've seen on the East Coast. Nico saying, I have boots with laces and they always get really loose throughout the day. Any tips on keeping them tight? Nico, maybe try some double knots at the top. Maybe that'll help. Man, I don't know. Yeah, if they come loose and if you have the traditional just the traditional laces, you maybe have to come up with some kind of fancy knot to keep them tight. I know that boas can sometimes come loose throughout the day too. But Nico, if it's like one thing too is just to like stop at some point halfway through your day and just like retie your laces. Um, that's probably the best thing to do actually, man. So yeah, if you got some if your boots get loose throughout the day, just stop and retie them. Adam Harms with another super chat. Thanks, Adam. Says middle of summer in New Zealand, and so I went mountain karting up Cardrona. Somehow I managed to come back down with the 2021 Capita Kazu at 30% off. Will look good with Mustard Atlas. That'll arrive in April. Adam, that's awesome, man. That's so funny that you're going mountain karting in the summer in New Zealand and buying snowboards. But that's a good deal. 30% off the Kazu. That's sick, man. That board looks amazing too. So once the snow comes back, you're set. Especially with those yellow Atlas, that's gonna be an amazing combo. The shred ship, Kevin for president. Thanks, man. I need to become an American first. El Stacker's out of here. Later, El Stacker. All right, last question from Shiv says, do you tune your edges often on your boards? I don't, but I do have this little stone. It's called like a gummy stone, and it's basically like a little rectangular like sharpening tool. And what I'll do is sometimes if it's a park day, I may just like look over my edges and make sure that there's nothing like no pieces of like little metal sticking out. And if you take that little gummy stone, you can kind of rub it over any of the rough parts of your edges to help to kind of smooth it out. So that's really good in the park. And as far as sharpening my edges, I usually don't do it myself. To be honest, I like never sharpen my edges just because I feel like the boards are usually sharp enough. But if I really needed them to be sharpened, I'd probably just bring them into a shop, to be honest. So the only like sort of edge tuning that I do would be maybe to make the edges like smooth or dull for riding in the park. So you can pick up like it's called like a gummy stone for like $10 or $15. And they sell them probably like online or from a local snowboard shop. All right, one more from Ramy. Says, Kevin, the promo code is giving me a 1 cent discount. Is that right? Ramy, let me get back to you, man, because I don't know what's happening on their end with the promo code. I do know that the promo code works for a gift card. So maybe if you use the promo code, it doesn't show up in the price of the camp, but maybe it'll show up in terms of a gift card that you receive when you get to camp. So my advice would be maybe give them a call tomorrow and just ask what the deal is. Or maybe I can leave the more details. I'll check out the email they sent me and leave more details in the description of this video. Because I feel like I'm pretty sure the email says that you're gonna get a gift card once you get to camp. So I'll give you more details in the description, but Ramy, man, I'm stoked at your enthusiasm to get back to summer camp. That's awesome. I'll hopefully see you at session 2. And Willia says, haven't seen TJ in a while. How's he doing? Yeah, TJ's good. Check out his channel too, Board Archive. He's getting some videos up on there as well. And yeah, he's been traveling in the US, doing some different videos. Unfortunately, like because TJ is in the US and I'm in Canada, it's been hard to cross the border this winter to make videos together. But it looks like this summer at High Cascade we'll be linking up again. So looking forward to that. Awesome, guys. So just wanted to come on here to do that unboxing, to make the announcement, to talk to you guys for a bit. Yeah, thank you guys so much for the support on the videos. The next video coming out tomorrow morning, I think, is going to be on the Golden Orca. So stay tuned for that one. But yeah, big shout out. Thank you guys so much for coming on to hang out. Hope you guys are having fun at this snowboarding, and I'll see you guys soon.